close to a complete team effort you guys have put together recently?
Yeah, I think so. It's a good team over there, obviously, and they've been playing really well lately. So, I think we knew it was going to be a pretty big challenge for us tonight, and I thought we might have head on and just executed really well.
What do you think? Opportunistic, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I just think all areas. I thought we broke out really clean, and that's been a bit of an issue for us at times throughout the season. And forechecked well, limited their best guys to try to limit them. Obviously, they're going to get their looks. They're too good to not to. But I just thought we all around game was just really solid.
What do you think of this heater that Mitch is on?
Yeah, he's playing incredible for us, both sides of the puck too. So it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, the way he's been going, was there any doubt he was going to bury that one in the first minute?
No, not in my eyes. I thought, he just had too much time all alone with the goalie to not make a nice move, and he obviously did. So, he's been playing great for us. He's been leading the charge. So, it's been a lot of fun to watch and witness, and obviously, he's going to continue to do that as we go along here. So it's been great.
How did you describe the play Michael made to set you up there at the end?
Yeah, just battling, competing. I just didn't give up on the play, and made a really nice play to me, and it was pretty wide open in front of the net. So just try to sneak it in.
How about your play behind the net to set up Willie? It was pretty tough.
Yeah. I think just it's just not just myself on that play. I think it's just a full 5 guys on the ice. From the entry to possession in the O-zone to getting pucks back, winning battles, and then obviously finding Willie in the slot. It certainly wasn't a one-man job there. I think it was all 5 guys, or at least 4 guys that got a touch on that puck to make a play, and obviously resulted in a goal. So it's a positive outcome for us. But definitely a full effort of all 5 guys on the ice on that play.
Your thoughts on Kallgren coming back from Monday night and playing the way he did tonight?
Yeah, he's just, I feel like I say it every time, but he's just so calm and confident in the net, and he just doesn't really get shaken or rattled or anything. He just goes in there and he plays, and it doesn't matter what the circumstances. So it's been really impressive to watch, from last year, and then obviously to this year he's made some strides, and he's been playing really solid for us, and every night he's in the net, we have an opportunity to win. He's going to make some big saves. So.
Why do you think the team's been able to put together such a solid stretch of hockey with missing Morgan on top of the guys who are already out?
Just guys stepping in, making plays, filling in spots, and just playing exceptional in their role, not trying to do too much, just playing their role and doing it well. So that's all you can ask for from guys, especially stuff to come in and fill in Morgan Riley's spot or Jake Muzzin. So you guys got to come in and do their job, and they've definitely been doing that. So it's been great.
Thoughts on playing the Red Wings? They look like kind of a team on the rise, putting it all together now.
Yeah, they were pretty busy this offseason. They made a lot of signings, trades. Obviously, they had some good young players there to start with. So it'll be a good challenge for us. First time meeting them this year. So want to end the road trip off on the right note.
I thought we did a great job of not really messing around too much in the neutral zone. We made a lot of good plays when they were there, but we weren't afraid to get it behind them, get our forecheck going. A couple big turnovers for us, and we had their quick strikes as well. So that's something we got to make sure we just keep doing. It's something we've done a good job here the last couple of games.
Given the run you've been on, do your eyes get big when you get that chance right off the hop there, Mitch, in the first minute?
I think your eyes get big anytime you get a kind of one-on-one with the goalie. So it was a great play by Auston to find me there. I just tried to find the soft spot. Stay outside. He made a great play, and the rest I just tried to go in there, freeze him, and take it to the far side, and lucky enough it worked.
How was your thought process as that played out? Did you kind of figure you might be able to catch him on the change? Or?
I was kind of looking at their bench. So I was going for my change as well, and saw it went to Auston quickly there, and thought I could have maybe hit a hole, and he made a great little seam pass to me there and hit me in stride. And like I said, I was lucky enough to finish it off.
You speak to how important scoring first is?
Yeah, well, we've done a great job of it, but it's just, I think our starts have been really good here the last couple weeks, really. Just coming off to a great start, getting the pucks in, we're not sitting back, we're attacking, and we've done a great job of that. It's something we got to continue to do, and it's something we always talk about doing.
What are your thoughts on being in 2 games now, the club record for point streak?
Like for myself, you're saying, or their team?
For yourself, yeah.
Like I said to you guys earlier, I guess it's cool, but we're trying to get wins as a hockey team. We're trying to do something special, and we're just trying to collect wins and do our thing. I'm just trying to go out there and buzz and do me. So I've had a lot of lucky chances with some great guys on the ice that have been finding me and putting it in. So it's not a one-man job out there. It's all 5 on the ice, and really just as 5 as a collected unit whenever you get on the ice.
Point streaks point streak speaks to consistency. How much pride do you take in being able to be consistent and continue to influence games night to night?
I mean, like I just said, I'm just trying to go out there and buzz and trying to be myself, and whatever situation I get put in, trying to just lead by example and do the right thing. So, it just speaks as our team has just been consistent throughout these last couple games, really. And like I just said, it's not one guy out there doing his thing. It's all five working together and finding spots and finding holes and using each other very well. And our line's done a great job of that, and really whoever's out there has done a great job of it.
What's it say about the group to get these kind of results when you guys have so many guys missing on the back end?
Yeah, it's great. It's like we say, when someone goes down, we have a lot of great defensemen here that are ready to jump up and be a part of this team and help us win games, and they've done that. So, it just speaks on our whole group as well, just making sure we're doing a great job as a unit defensively, helping each other out, coming back on pucks, supporting each other, and we've done a great job offensively as well as working our cycle game, working our ozone game, and not really giving a whole lot of up offensively.
Thoughts playing the Red Wings, who seem to be putting it together this year?
Yeah, it's a great team. I mean, made a lot of great adjustments in the summertime, obviously. Added some players, so first great look at them, and we got to make sure we're ready to go. We want to finish this road trip off right. We want to make sure we're doing the right things, and we'll see what we can do against them when it comes, and make sure we're ready to go.
Who got the belt tonight?
Big Tone. Obviously a great game by him, and another guy led by example all night tonight, doing a lot of great things for us, winning a lot of battles, and helping us out.
What do you make about a guy like Pontus Holmberg who could just come in, fit in, and not really look fazed by the moment out there?
Yeah, he's done great. I mean, just defensively wise, seems like he's always above his check. He seems annoying out there, to be honest. I watch him. He's above people. He's in pockets. He's getting skin on people. He's done a great job of finding little holes in the D zone to get the puck in his hands and make plays out of our D zone. And he's done a great job just overall finding soft spots in the ozone as well. And it's been great to see. It's we got a lot of Swedes in this team, so it's pretty much Canada, USA, and Sweden in here, so it's a lot of fun. We all have a lot of fun with each other, but he's done a great job coming in and really adjusting to our team.
Do you see him there, Mitch, or does he call to you for that play?
Yeah, I mean, I saw him coming through the hole there, and for me, I was just trying to find him in stride and get it in his kind of wheelhouse that he can bring it in, get it off quickly, and it's a great shot by him. It comes on and off his stick quickly, and it's top something. I can't say the last word.
What's it mean to you to have a performance like this, get the win, a little redemption after Monday?
Yeah, it was nice. Wasn't happy about my performance when we played them at home, so it was nice to get a win in here today.
What's standing out to you about the team in front of you right now?
I think we play really confident and very solid defensively. I don't know if they really had any odd man rushes today, and I think I saw a lot of pucks from the top. So yeah, we play really solid defensively right now. So it makes it easier for me and Matt.
I know when we spoke before that first Pittsburgh game, you said it would be surreal to play Crosby and Malkin. What was it like? Like, what stood out going up against those guys for you?
They're obviously very skilled players. They can. Do just about everything with the puck, so you got to be ready when they're on the ice. But that's also, like, every team in this league got really skilled players, so it's just not just for them. So yeah, they're obviously very skilled players. So you got to be ready. But yeah, it's been it's a little bit surreal to play against players like that you've watched your growing up, and feels like they. Been in the league. They obviously been in the league for a long time, so yeah, it's a bit surreal.
What do you know in Mitch's game from your perspective?
Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing outstanding. I'm kind of used to it, so it's nothing new that he's playing really well. So he's obviously a really important player for us. So yeah, what can you say? Outstanding player.
What do you think about the way Pontus is fitting in so far?
Oh, it's so fun to watch. He's been great for us, and scoring. He started scoring goals now, and that's huge. So yeah, I think he's done a unreal job, and I know him since since playing with him in Sweden, so I know what he's capable of, and I knew that he was maybe needed a few games, but I know that he was going to be really good in this league. So I'm happy for him, but I'm not too surprised.
We don't know him too much because we don't do interviews. He's still working on the English. What should we know about Pontus Holmberg?
As a person or as a player?
A person, I guess.
Yeah, he's a fun guy. He's he's a fun guy. Yeah, he obviously maybe needs to work a little bit on his English, but he's a great guy, and he's a very mature player and plays really solid defensively. And, I love that. So yeah, he's a unreal player and a really good person, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to have him up here.
You guys took the ice against a pretty darn good opponent here tonight.
We what to say? I mean, I'm just excited right now over the win. I mean, it's always tough coming here and play against good Pittsburgh. So, you know, I'm happy with how we battled out there, and defense I think got a lot of help today from forwards. They backtracked really well, made it easier for us. So I think played a pretty good game. It's not perfect, probably never going to be perfect, but very happy with the result.
You never want your teammates to get injured, but in your particular case, it means more minutes, more responsibility, playing times when you might not. How does that all feel?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're missing, you know, very big parts of our team right now, in Morgan, TJ, and in Jake. So, especially on D course. So, I mean, it means that, you know, the rest of the guys needs to step up and fill those very big shoes that we need to fill. And I think defense has done a pretty good job, and got lots of help from forwards, and I think we've been we're playing good as a team. So obviously when forwards helps out really well, I mean, it makes it easier for the defense as well. So I think we've been doing a pretty good job, and hopefully get that going or keep that going.
True, that is true, Rasmus. What does it do for you on an individual basis when you're getting more ice time and more responsibility?
I mean, you stay warm, I'll tell you that. I mean, you're being on the ice a little bit more. I mean, it's easier, I guess, to relax a little bit, play more of your game, and you know, you get some confidence with ice time. So obviously that helps, and I think me and Timothy is getting along well now on the ice. I think still stuff to improve on, but I mean, I think as I said, with the help from the forwards, I think it's easier for us D overall. So
Sheldon was saying this morning, it's a benefit for younger guys like yourselves that when something doesn't go right, you're not looking over your shoulder. You know, you're going right back out.
Yeah.
So what does that do for your mindset?
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I mean, confidence comes with ice time, right? Okay. So if you make a mistake, I mean, you're going to be back on the ice in, I don't know, 30 seconds or in a minute. So it's easy to shake off, and I mean, if you keep thinking about the mistake you did last shift, it's not going to go very well for you. And it's not that easy when you have 5 guys on the ice. I mean, that wants to kill you out there. So I mean, you're just trying to focus on next shift and do it better, and that next shift comes quicker.
How would you describe what you're seeing from Mitch Marner right now?
He's buzzing out there. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He makes really good plays. I mean, the goal today, I mean, you can see he's basically flying out there. So, I mean, he literally flew after he put the puck in the net. So, you know, he's such a good player. I mean, everyone knows how good he is, and I'm just enjoying being on his team because it wouldn't be very fun playing against him.
What can you say about the role that Pontus has been on? He seems to have just kind of fit in pretty easily at the NHL level.
Yeah, I mean, he's such a smart player. I mean, he's been playing at the pro level for the last couple of years. I mean, back in Sweden, coming over here, you know, when you're that smart as he is, I mean, I think it's sometimes for him, I think it maybe is easier to play in the NHL level because you play with so smart players, and I mean, he fits in really well. He's a little shy, but he's very confident in himself, and it's very fun that he got a goal today as well.
What makes him a smart player?
I mean, he's just in the right position. He reads the plays well, makes passes. He got good hands and tight. And I mean, as I said, I mean, big part of the game is just to read the game, and he's doing that excellent. So he's, yeah, it's a joy to watch him playing at the NHL level right now.
Sheldon, what allowed you guys to tilt the ice against a pretty good opponent here tonight?
Guys just continue to play the way they have been, you know, and I thought even maybe took it up a notch here today in terms of foot races and winning puck battles, and I thought we broke out of our zone really well here tonight, which I thought was a real key to the game and has been for a while now, but I thought we did that maybe as good as we have. Guys are just staying with it. I think there's a lot of belief in the room. We've been trying to foster that here for quite some time, and I think we have that happening, and that gives you a chance to win every night.
Scoring first is always important, but you've been doing it a lot lately. How do you feel about that? How important is it?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, obviously you don't quite expect to score in the first shift, but we talked about how the recipe for us here of late has been to get off to good starts and control the game, and sort of the way the game went last time we were in here. And that's the way it's been really on this trip. So that's set us up for success for sure. I mean, you don't want to talk about it too much in case it doesn't go your way, as it's not the end of the world, but it certainly sets you up for success, especially on the road.
Sheldon Marner is almost always in a groove, but is there anything different about this run that he's on right now?
I wouldn't say so, except to me, clearly he's found his game. He's, in all regards, he's just been a difference maker for us. And you look at, he scores a big-time goal tonight, but you look at his assist again on the Holmberg goal. It's not unlike his assist that he got in New Jersey on Tavares' goal, just winning battles and stripping defenders of the puck and then making a play to the most dangerous area on the ice. And just the way he defends, and he's talking on the bench. He's just really leading the way for us there.
You talked about young players getting an opportunity. Rasmus and Timothy playing a bigger role. Have you liked what you've seen of them in the last week or so?
Yeah, for sure. We talked about it a lot this morning about how they're, in one way or another, they're going to grow through this experience. I thought those guys today were excellent, maybe as good as they've been on this trip. And to do it on a back-to-back against an opponent like this, there's some real challenging matchups there for them. I thought they were really good. You can see them growing here through this, so it's really nice to see.
What can you say the effort Bunting makes before setting up Matthews there?
Incredible. You're not expecting it necessarily to finish in a goal like that, but our guys on the bench are already excited for the effort just in front of our bench to win that race, win the battle, and then the pace that he had onto the puck to get it into the offensive zone to begin with, but then to just stay on it, stay hungry, brings all sorts of attention to him, and Auston finds a quiet area in the rink, and Bunce finds them. Auston finishes it, which is great to see as well, because I think Auston has been playing some really good hockey for us and has really helped lead the way for us defensively, and with a lot of things he's been doing, and getting some assists and things like that. But to get the goal is very fitting end to the night for us here today.
What can you say about how Pontus Holmberg has transitioned what seems like seamlessly at the NHL level in a short period of time?
To be honest, it's not overly surprising. We're talking about him here now because he scored 2 goals on this trip, but what stands out to me is I think that's his 8th game here tonight, and I can't find this guy making a mistake. Through 8 games, you want to talk to him. He's a young guy, and there's things you want to talk to him about and show him, and you're expecting mistakes and corrections, and this guy doesn't make mistakes. He's incredibly smart. Defensively, he's always in the right spot. Doesn't even have a full grasp of the language here yet, or the league. Yet he's picking up our system and our structure and the things we're asking him to do. He's near perfect. So it's great to see him get rewarded for the offense, or before that with offense. But to me, he's a guy that makes you feel good about putting him on the ice, because he's gonna do what you're asking of him, and he's gonna make it hard on whoever he's playing against.
There's a bit of a physical side to him too. He's always kind of right in guys' faces.
Yeah, he's not a guy that's going to drive anybody through the wall or anything like that, but he's that's part of what he does defensively. He gets right into you, he closes space very well. That's a lot of what we've been talking about with helping to slow people down. He gets right into your jersey and gets in your way, and he's a strong guy. He's over 200 pounds. He doesn't have experience in the NHL or much here in North America, but he's played pro for a while now. I think he's at 24 years old or something like that, and you look at his pedigree, he's a guy he's won a championship, he's been a playoff MVP in the Swedish Elite League, and to me, right from day one of rookie tournament out in Traverse City, he looked like a guy that was going to help us this year.